Hey guys, what's up? And welcome back to the channel. Yes, welcome back. I know. I promised I was going to be doing these more regularly, but as a creative, you guys will understand. We all go through blocks, creative blocks, and I went through one of my hardest creative blocks of my entire season, entire life. So that's what I'm going to be speaking about today on Unfiltered. Yes, on Unfiltered, because that's the name of the show. Or that's the name of this series that I'm doing, where I can speak my mind off. Yes, I know. I promised that I was going to do this regularly, but I didn't. There are mainly 3 reasons why I go to creative blocks. You may be somebody who face these 3 things. If there are more, let me know. But at least for me, these are my 3 reasons that I go into a creative block. Number 1, procrastination. No creative will ever tell you that they procrastinate. Some learn to stop procrastinating, and others are held captive by it. I was held captive by procrastination. And procrastination looks like something. Procrastination to me looks like excuses. So the excuses I kept telling myself was, I need to do research. So I spent tons of time on YouTube researching on how I can speak better, how I can do better things to the channel. It didn't help much because I spent a lot of time researching and not doing anything about it. If that doesn't connect with you, if you think you're not one of the procrastinators, maybe this will. Just before my kids' school started, we sat down and watched all the MCU movies together. Yes, all of them. Not in one sitting, but in a couple of days. And it was fun. I got to see a lot of things that I missed when I first watched the movie. And the reason I did that was because I wanted to do research on what makes an MCU movie so good. Did I learn anything? Definitely, I learned a lot. But you can understand the amount of time I wasted watching all of that. I watched tons of series on Netflix. Yes, Netflix. To be honest, I am bored of Netflix. That's how much Netflix I watched. And Amazon Prime. Yep, I watched Amazon Prime as well. Coming back to the point, procrastination. Yes, so under the disguise of an excuse of research, I spent a lot of time watching movies. I know. Not all of you are that way, but I procrastinated. When the pandemic hit, I sold most of my gear. Yep, I sold most of my gear. I was going to sell them anyway because we were upgrading from the Sonys to something else. And most of my cameras got sold. And I was left with this one. And I kept telling myself, you don't have a good camera to shoot with. You don't have a good camera to shoot with. Quite honestly, I procrastinated. Yeah, I'm being honest. I did procrastinate. Moving on. The second point, process. For those of you who don't know me, I'm somewhat of a process-driven person. I have to follow steps A to Z to make sure everything is going right. And that may not sound like a problem, but it was a problem because I wanted everything to be perfect. And quite honestly, every day I would set up the camera and I would say, oh, the lighting is not perfect. Oh, the room is not proper. Oh, this is that. Oh, Yes, process. And my process became one of the reasons why I didn't complete what I said I'm going to start. You know, as creatives, there's never going to be a time where everything is perfect, but we need to make the best out of every situation just to get the shot that we need, the moment the client needs. We have to do the best. And that's why somebody hires us, right? They hire us because we are able to use our experience to get the best out of a situation. I like that. The way my mind works is I love doing fresh things. I love getting out there. I love doing something new. Even going through my old hard drives, it is a very hard step for me to go back to my old work and try and see if I can re-edit those pictures or make something new with the stock footage that I've shot over the years. It was pretty tough. Once the lockdown eased up, we did get the opportunity to go out and shoot something new. But apart from that, I would honestly get bored just going through the old stuff. I'm wired that way. About a month ago, I said every video I make from now on would be on DaVinci Resolve. Good job, Joe. Those should be slow claps. Good job, Joe. You told everybody that you're going to be doing a new series, new vlogs, unfiltered, and never started it. Process. The process, it'll make you successful. It can kill you, but sometimes it will hinder you. The third point, paranoia. As a creative, the worst thing, the absolute worst thing, may not be for you, but for me, are the voices. The voices that say you're not good enough. The voices that say you can't do this. The voices that say nobody will like this. The voices. And the funny thing is, these are not voices of other people. These are the voices in my head. Yes, I hear voices. I speak to myself. I am crazy. But these voices will always start putting you down. At least for me, there was this one small voice that kept saying, Joe, the videos. And the other voices, not good enough, nobody like it, don't put the effort. These voices. There's always going to be voices in your head. There's always going to be voices from the world. But to get better at something, you need repetition. You need to repeat it again and again and again and again. You do it till you get perfect, till you become the best at what you do. Am I going to be the best YouTube creator? No, I don't know. Maybe. I would love to. Then why are you doing this? That's a good question. I'm doing it because this is my struggle. And I know that there's tons of other people with the same struggle. I see so many awesome creatives who are not putting out their work out there just because the voices. Paranoia will kill you. The process will kill you. Procrastination will kill you. Everything is going to kill you as a creative. But honestly, paranoia is definitely going to hinder you. The voices in your head are going to hinder you. You need to silence these voices. If you are a creative and you're hearing these voices, it's okay. It's okay. Trust me, it's okay. I understand you. I'm crazy just like you. These voices will keep on speaking. It is your job, your responsibility to silence the voices and complete everything you said you're going to start. Okay, so that was all the bad stuff I went through that was blocking my creative process. So what am I doing about it? If you're watching this is my start. I'm starting somewhere. I don't care about if my office is dirty, if the lighting is bad, if the mic is not picking up my voice properly, but I'm starting somewhere. You guys, if you are in the same boat as me, start somewhere. Put your work out there. Get those critiques. Along with every critique, there's somebody who has seen your work. Be happy, be joyful that somebody's seen your work. But till you don't start putting things out there, nobody will know what you're doing. The other problem is you will not grow. So it's up to you to start somewhere and to continue putting out work there. So this is me doing something new. Well, I've done this in the past, but I'm doing it again. So I'm doing something new and I want to continue doing it. Yeah, unfiltered, baby. So if you're a creative or you know somebody who is a creative and they're going through the same kind of trauma, mental stress like I am, share this video with them. Maybe they need to hear what I'm saying. I'm giving you permission to start. I'm doing this scared that I might fail, but also happy that I started somewhere. So if you haven't started, this is your permission. This is your approval. Go ahead, start. What's the worst that can happen? Nobody's going to watch this video. Been there, done that, got the t-shirt. Don't care about the haters. Remember, don't hate, resonate. I had to put that in. Don't care about the haters. Do it for no one else except yourself. Even if I'm able to reach one person and get them to start, my work here is done. This video was for just that one person. Start today. That's all for me for today. I will see you next time, hopefully sooner than a month. Definitely sooner than a month. Just want to say, stay safe, wash your hands, and I will see you next time. Joe saying,